Hello and welcome. In today's video, we're going to dive deep in a specific topic, and specifically inventory valuation. There have been some new updates to this process. So we thought that it would be interesting to talk about it, chat about it. So first of all, Kim, can you help us understand inventory valuation? What is it and why is it important to have?
Yeah, you're right. I know for some people, for some users, this is thrilling. This is exciting news. There's something new might be coming up. Other users will not really know anything about this because it kind of happens in the background. And mostly it's for finance purposes. So we know what is the inventory value that we have in stock. And of course, that is interesting because we really want to know how much cash have we kind of put into inventory that is waiting there to be sold. So that's kind of a very important area of the system.
And that's absolutely important and great. But so my understanding is that this is a process that has been in place for quite a bit in Business Central. But now Microsoft has done something to make it even better. Can you give us a little bit of a rundown on what are these exciting news that they introduced with this latest release?
Yeah, you're right. This has been in place for whenever the system started many years ago, because an ERP solution without inventory valuation is not really an ERP solution. So what has been the issue over the years, and this has been for quite a number of years actually, it's been a complex area to kind of calculate your inventory valuation. The reason for that is that you can really a lot of different ways to calculate your value of an inventory. It could be that you have FIFO, first in, first out. It could be standard costing, and so on and so on. So this has been a complex area. And to get the information updated in Business Central, you have to run some jobs. Some of the jobs, the functionality happens in the background automatically, but basically you have to run this usually on a daily level. Now, running that job could cause some errors, some timing issues, etc. Those are some of the areas that Microsoft has looked into now that should make it more streamlined, work better, and give a better user interface experience of what is happening when you look at this functionality. And I will say there's some areas that if you have a really big Business Central installation with a lot of items, with a lot of transactions in there, running this function could take hours and hours. And sometimes you would see out there in the business when the morning crew came in and they would start the business in the warehouse, starting receiving, starting to shipping, they couldn't really post those transactions. And that was because this job, this function was running overnight for hours and hours and didn't finish in time in the morning for the morning crews to get started with their job. Microsoft has taken care of this. So now in this new functionality, you can set it up to time out at a specific time so it would stop before they start business in the morning. And that's a great, great feature that you can do that. Of course, that leaves something to be handled, but we're lucky Microsoft took care of this as well. So now there's a page in there, there's a feature in there so we can see, okay, what has been done overnight, what has been handled, what has not been handled. And what I like about this new feature is that it realized that when it ran this job, there was any issues with running that job and posted to the GL, it will log that information in the system. So in the morning, you can see that what happened, what item was causing this issue. And what is even better is that you can export that information to a text file. You can send it to your consultant and ask them to help you investigating what happened in here. I love that. Thanks about Microsoft.
Yeah, that definitely makes our life easier as partners and consultants. So, and like Kit was saying, the process is very complex to begin with. So having more tools that give us more insight in it is extremely, extremely useful.
And maybe one last thing I want to mention now, because I'm sure we're going to make a video for this and get more into details about it. But if you have a lot of items and you want to kind of split this up in groups and run this costing in different batches with different items, that's part of the new functionality as well. This new functionality also allows you to set up batch jobs to run in the background overnight. And you can split it up by item categories or specific items, or you can exclude some items from that batch job. So that's another thing I really, really like about this new functionality. So we're definitely going to talk about that in another video in more details.
I think we definitely should. definitely let us know down below if you would like to see that video coming out. We're planning on making it anyway, but it's always good to hear your feedback. And if there's any area in particular that you'd like us to cover, let us know down below in the comments. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in one of the next videos. Thank you.
Thanks for watching this video from NAV SEAL. Check out more right here. NAV SEAL offer assistance and counsel on any existing solution. So if you're in need of assistance, don't hesitate to contact us on navseal.com or LinkedIn. Consider leaving a like and subscribe for more tips, news, and guides to anything Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central.